Hey, well, good morning, everybody. This is Dave coming to you from the paddock here in Southern Maryland, and we are doing a Red Freedom Friday. So let's take a minute. Just pay attention to this for a minute, guys. So what's the red? The red is for everybody who's deployed out there in our armed services. You know, all of us here in the YTPC appear to be turning into whiny little bitches about Willie said this and Ethan said that, and I can't believe so and so did this or made that video. But you know why we can all be whiny little bitches? Because there are a lot of people out there who aren't, who are sleeping in a hole in the sand, who are living in 120-degree weather, who are fired upon without us ever knowing, who get killed without anyone ever being told, so that we can have a free life. We still live in the greatest country in the history of the world. I don't like where it's going. I don't like its current direction. I don't like its current administration. I don't think it'll be a lot better even with Trump in the door. But it's certainly better than any of the alternatives right now. So let's just take a minute and remember those deployed on the outer edges of the bubble to keep the fight over there and not here in the paddock or where your smoking lamp is lit. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, guys, I told you today was going to be different. So we have spent the last 6 months of Freedom Fridays talking about how to poke holes in people. And, whether it be through sharp things or rifles or pistols, and I'm as guilty as anybody. I enjoy my Freedom Friday videos. I enjoy showing you my arsenal. I am proud of my arsenal. It has taken me years of training and permit getting and law following to build what I have to be able to defend my life, defend those around me, and protect what is mine should things go wrong. I continue to be proud of that and will probably always be so, no matter what some of the other opinions are. That's fine. I don't care what your opinion is. I'm just telling you what mine is. But there's more than just being prepared to fire outwards. You have to be prepared for return fire. And so today we're going to talk about being prepared in the way of medical supplies. So I have various levels. I've kind of laid them out on a couple tables here that I have the camera sitting on. I'm going to show them to you and talk you through the various levels. I'm a little worried that you guys aren't prepared medically, that you maybe have a box of Band-Aids that's 10 years old in the closet somewhere. And these are the kind of materials that got bought in governmental supply levels, in Army and military supply levels. And many of the products that we see on our store shelves today are produced by companies who have government contracts. And the government contracts specify that the government comes first. And so if the government decides to issue critical purchase orders because of, say, an upcoming conflict, ours go away. And so you want to have some of this in your house. You want to have some of it in your bug out bag. You want to have some of it in your bug out location, whatever, however you've structured your life to survive things going a little pear-shaped or a little wonky. I'm just worried you haven't done anything. So, not judging you, only you need to know. I don't need to know the answer. But if you have little to no medical capability, I would start fixing that. So let me see. I'm going to stop talking about this for a minute and show you what I've done. As usual, I've overdone it. I have layers. This is my Maryland layout. I have a similar layout in Wyoming. Anyway, let me just walk you through what I've done. So here's the other IFAK I have. These things live in every vehicle I drive has one of these in it, and it's got your tourniquet and your stop bleed pen, and it's got some basic first aid stuff right here. I don't have to look for it. If the truck gets in an accident or we become on our side or something, this does not come loose. I can find it readily. So So that's another version of your IFAK. All right, so the next level is antibiotics. I use Jase Medical. You can actually order antibiotic kits from Jase, and each year you can update them, so you can get one a year per person. So I have, I think I have 4 of these kits, one for my wife and I, 2 years in a row. So we have 4 of these kits, and I'll keep ordering them. And inside are 5 different kinds of antibiotics, full treatment. Gotta stop there. So Jase Medical, I'm not trying to sell them. I don't care if you use them or not, but they work well for me, and I've used them 2-3 years in a row. Scan the table so you can see what you're up against here. All right, so the next level is this kit. You can see surgical knife kit, bleed stop, ACE bandage, quick clot, surgical stapler, band-aids. So all that shit's in here. This is the stuff that is easy to buy today. All right, and impossible to buy the moment something goes wrong. All right. So if you don't have large band-aids, staplers, quick clot, ACE bandages, here, let me show you what this is. You can see I got 3 of them in here. These are actual surgical steel kits. That are surgical quality. All right, all this is just sitting in this box. It doesn't cost that much, and it all just sits here. I've got one here and another one in Wyoming. All right, now you see the stuff buttoned up. See, this is how portable it is. It's all buttoned up. It's not going anywhere. Even the Jase kit is pretty much self-contained. I like these stacking clear. I label them, but I like them. They're clear because I can see, but there you can see it'll go anywhere. They stack. So let's move on to the next level. Next level is a little more serious. Disposable syringes, quick cleans, surgical sponges, a couple of boxes, a whole bunch of syringes. I want to pull everything apart. Stethoscopes, another stapler, several bottles of betadine. All those just live in this box. All right, it doesn't go anywhere. It just stays stacked up. This box stays stacked with these boxes. All this is stored in one place. Here's another thing, isopropyl alcohol, 99.5. This is so easy to buy today and impossible to buy if we have any situations developing. All right, so the next level up are trauma kits. These are, you roll up on a trauma, you got multiple casualties, 6 to 10 casualties. That's what these bags are. I'm not going to open him up, but I'll unzip these for you and show you kind of what they're like. They're all self-contained. I bought them all pre-staffed, pre-stuffed. Neck collars, stethoscopes, gloves, emergency blankets, ointments, blood pressure cuffs. I mean, it goes on and on and on. I do not want to unpack this whole kit for you, but this is a trauma kit. I can handle just about anything, including sucking chest wounds. Just with this bag alone, I can handle 10 sucking chest wounds with this one. And again, I don't want to unpack the whole thing. But this is called a stomp bag or an incident bag. I've always called them stomp bags. So you can see splints, tape, gauze, sterilization. I mean, it's just, you can tell most of the things I buy are MyMedic. I buy a lot of the stuff from Refuge Medical. Here's the tag right there, Refuge Medical. All right, so there's kind of various different levels of readiness. Here's another one. This is a stretcher. So you can see it's a soft stretcher, but I could put a human or up to a large dog. If I come up on a dog that's been hit and needs medical care, I can get him in this and get him out of the road. If I have a problem with a human being who's been shot on my team, I can get them loaded as well. All right, guys, I think that's going to end the medical show and tell on this one today. So I lied. So here's a box that I've got ivermectin in, and here are the different brand names, but I've got a tub of them. You need to look this up. I'm not going to go into ivermectin. That's just going to get me blown up. But if you don't have any ivermectin in your house, I think it's a mistake. All right, we're going to end it there. All right, guys, so back to the view you're used to. So this video is intended to show you what's possible. Not meant to be comprehensive. It's not meant to show you everything you need, but I'm trying to show you that some things are very, very simple and very, very easy to get, especially now in the eye of the storm. If anything goes wrong, if you tried to buy this stuff late 2020, 2021, 2022, it would have been very difficult. In fact, a lot of this stuff was impossible to find. So I've built it up over the last 2-3 years now, little by little. And I feel pretty well medically supplied. You know, I mean, there's some super advanced stuff I don't have, but I don't know how advanced I think I can run. I mean, I don't even have the skill sets to do some of the things that are in the bags I have now. So, but the reason I have them is if I do have somebody, because I have several fairly advanced medical people around me, that if they join my team or come into my house or come to Wyoming with me, I give them the tools they need to do their jobs. So that's why I have some of this stuff. So if you've done nothing in the way of medical prep, I think that's a mistake. I'm just going to say it out loud. You don't got to allocate a lot of money, but build your own first aid kits. Get your own plastic bucket and put gauzes, square gauze, rolled gauze, bleed stop. Get, whether you use Chase or Jace Medical or whatever, get yourself some antibiotics that you can store away. They'll be the first things to go if something were to go wrong. So I guess I want to reiterate what I said in my video last night, and that is, I in no way feel like I live in fear. Even when I show you all of that tiered array of medical prep, it's not because I'm scared of what's coming. I'm prepared for what may come. I'm not even saying, the breakdown of our medical system is highly probable, but it is possible, and we're seeing some of that now. The length of time it takes to get in to see a specialist, the lack of meds, where our meds come from. These are things that are troubling now. But I promise you, I don't live in fear when I show you these things. It's just another way of me showing you how prepared I am. So I live aware and I live prepared what may come at me. So I hope this helps. I hope this gives you a sense of what it means, not just weapons, not just blades, not just ammunition. We've covered that pretty good. We've talked a lot about pistols. We've talked a lot about rifles. We've talked a lot about shotguns. We've talked a lot about ammunition. We've even touched go bags for the weapons. We've talked tools and parts for the weapons. Now let's talk about some supporting underlying structure for those if we have to go into a situation where we use them. I can throw most of these things in my truck in the cab with me. If I'm going into a situation that I know could go tactical, if I'm going in to get my kid from something bad or one of you guys from a bad situation, I'm going to show up not only with the weapons, but I'm going to show up with what I showed you today. So hope that helps, guys. It's a perfect Friday day out here. It's probably 70 degrees and breezy. It's beautiful. We'll do some more videos today, I'm pretty sure. Hope this helped. Look forward to your feedback and comments. Talk to you later. Bye, you guys.